Throughout history, countless people have vanished without a trace. No clues, no explanations, only lingering questions and eerie silence. From entire ships found drifting at sea to individuals who step into the unknown and were never seen again, these disappearances defy logic. What really happened? Were they victims of tragic accidents, supernatural forces, or something far more sinister? Today, we uncover some of the most mysterious disappearances that remain unsolved to this day. 1. The mysterious disappearance of the ghost ship Mary Celeste. On December 4, 1872, a British vessel named Dei Gracia was sailing across the Atlantic Ocean when its crew spotted something unusual, a ship adrift, rocking gently on the waves. The name on the hull sent shivers down their spines, Mary Celeste. The ship was eerily silent. As the sailors boarded, they were met with an unsettling sight. The vessel was completely intact, its sails partially unfurled, its cargo of 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol untouched. The captain's logbook, last updated on November 25th, showed nothing out of the ordinary, but the most terrifying discovery: the crew had vanished without a trace. There was no sign of struggle, no bloodstains, no overturned furniture, no distress signals. Food was still set on the table, as if abandoned mid-meal. The lifeboat was missing. But why would an experienced crew abandon a perfectly functional ship? Over the years, countless theories emerged. Some believed pirates attacked, but nothing was stolen. Others suspected an explosion from the alcohol fumes, yet there was no evidence of fire. A few even whispered of sea monsters or alien abductions. The most chilling theory: a paranormal force lured the crew into another realm, leaving Mary Celeste to sail the seas, cursed for eternity. To this day, the fate of Captain Benjamin Briggs and his crew remains unknown. The Mary Celeste is one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries, a ghost ship drifting forever in the fog of time. 2. Flight 19, vanished in the Bermuda Triangle. On December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy bombers, collectively known as Flight 19, took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, for a routine training mission. The sky was clear and the sea calm. Nothing unusual was expected. The pilots, led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, were all experienced. Their mission was simple: fly east, drop practice bombs, then return to base. But an hour and a half into the flight, radio transmissions took a disturbing turn. "We can't find West. Everything looks wrong," Taylor's voice crackled through the radio. "We are completely lost." The naval base attempted to guide them back, but the pilots seemed disoriented. They reported seeing strange lights in the sky and their compasses spinning wildly. Their last transmission was chilling. "It looks like we are entering white water. Nothing seems real." Then, silence. Flight 19 vanished without a trace. No debris, no distress signals, just an empty sky and an ocean swallowing its secrets. A rescue plane with 13 crew members was dispatched immediately, but within minutes, it too disappeared. Witnesses reported a massive explosion over the ocean, but no wreckage was ever found. Theories flooded in. Was it a sudden storm, a malfunction in navigation, or did the Bermuda Triangle claim yet another victim? Some even suggested extraterrestrial intervention. To this day, the fate of Flight 19 remains one of aviation's greatest unsolved mysteries. The Bermuda Triangle continues to haunt the minds of pilots and sailors, a place where reality itself seems to slip away. 3. The doomed voyage of the Franklin expedition. In 1845, Sir John Franklin led a grand expedition to chart the Northwest Passage, a fabled Arctic route that could change the course of maritime trade. Two ships, HMS Erebus and HMS Terror, set sail from England with 129 crew members, fully stocked with supplies for a long and perilous journey. For the first few months, the expedition made steady progress. Then disaster struck. The Arctic ice closed in, trapping both ships in an icy prison. Months passed, then years. No one returned. Rescue missions were launched, but they found nothing, just an eerie silence over the frozen wasteland. It wasn't until years later that fragments of the nightmare emerged. Inuit hunters spoke of gaunt men wandering the ice, starving, desperate. Skeletons were later discovered, some bearing signs of cannibalism. What truly happened aboard HMS Erebus and HMS Terror? Did they succumb to hunger, disease, or something far more sinister? Some believe they were cursed by the Arctic itself, their souls forever trapped in the ice. To this day, the fate of Franklin's expedition remains one of the greatest unsolved maritime mysteries. The Arctic whispers their story, but the truth is buried beneath the ice. 4. Roanoke Colony, the community that vanished without a trace. In 1587, over 100 English settlers arrived on Roanoke Island off the coast of present-day North Carolina. Led by Governor John White, they dreamed of building a prosperous new colony. Supplies soon ran low, and John White sailed back to England for reinforcements. But war with Spain delayed his return for 3 years. When he finally came back in 1590, the colony was gone. The settlement was eerily deserted. No bodies, no signs of struggle, just empty houses and a single word carved into a tree: Croatoan. What happened to the settlers? Did they join a Native American tribe? Were they wiped out by disease, famine, or something more sinister? Some say the word Croatoan was a clue. They may have relocated to Croatoan Island, now Hatteras Island, but no trace of them was ever found. The Roanoke mystery remains unsolved. A thriving colony vanished into thin air, leaving behind nothing but questions, whispers, and an eerie sense of something unnatural at play. 5. Flannan Lighthouse, the mysterious disappearance of 3 keepers. In December 1900, the lighthouse supply ship Hesperus arrived at the Flannan Isles, a remote and desolate place off the coast of Scotland. The ship's captain and crew expected to see the lighthouse keepers waiting for their arrival, but as they approached the island, something felt wrong. There were no welcoming figures at the shore, no movement, only an eerie silence. Concerned, the crew sounded the ship's horn and sent up distress signals. Still no response. As they made their way to shore and climbed the steep, rocky cliffs to the lighthouse, a deep unease settled over them. Inside the lighthouse, everything appeared normal. The beds were neatly made, the clocks were still ticking. The kitchen table was set as if a meal had just been prepared, but the place was completely deserted. The only clue was the logbook. The last few entries were deeply disturbing. One keeper had written about a powerful storm, waves crashing against the cliffs, the howling wind, and an overwhelming sense of fear among the men. The final entry simply read, "The storm has passed, the sea is calm, God is over all." But there was no record of a storm in the area at the time, and the three men were never seen again. Theories emerged. Some believed a rogue wave had swept them away. Others thought they had gone mad and turned on each other. And then there were the darker theories, whispers of supernatural forces, ancient curses, and beings that lurked in the depths of the sea. The disappearance of the Flannan lighthouse keepers remains one of history's most chilling maritime mysteries. To this day, their fate is unknown. Throughout history, countless people have vanished without a trace, leaving behind only unanswered questions and eerie mysteries. From the lost colony of Roanoke to the doomed Franklin expedition, from Flight 19 disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle to the ghost ship Mary Celeste, and the chilling case of the missing Flannan lighthouse keepers, these stories continue to baffle investigators and fuel endless speculation. Were these disappearances caused by natural disasters, human error, or something far more sinister? The truth may never be known, but one thing is certain: these mysteries remind us of how vast and unpredictable our world truly is. What do you think really happened? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more mysterious and chilling stories.